Okay, more difference quotient. So we're still using that original difference quotient equation that we're going to plug into. Now we're going to use 1/2 x squared plus 3x minus 4. So we're going to be plugging in that x plus h in those two places. Again, this really works on our algebra precision. So here's our big old fraction with the h on the bottom. So we're going to do 1/2 x plus h squared plus 3 times x plus h minus 4. And then we're going to do minus our f of x. And the f of x is that whole thing. 1/2 x squared plus 3x minus 4. Go ahead and pause the video and see if you can get those h's to cancel. All right, did you get your h's to cancel? I'm going to bust through it quick. The first thing I'm going to do is expand this guy. So we're going to have x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. And I'm going to go ahead and get that 1/2 through there too. So 1/2 x squared plus 1xh plus 1/2 h squared. So I've dealt with this. Done. Now I'm going to deal with my 3xh, my 3 times x plus h, plus 3x plus 3h minus 4. And now I'm going to multiply that negative through here, which is something that we have to remember. Minus 1/2 x squared minus 3x plus 4. And again, that's all over h, and our whole goal is to cancel that h in the bottom. So let's see what we can get rid of. X squared is gone. 3x is gone. Start doing your happy dance. It's all working out. What's left? Just these. Take an h out. X plus 1/2 h. And you can cancel the h in the denominator. Awesome. I love it. Okay, that's not a surprise to you. Now, this is a different difference quotient. We have x plus h as our first one, so that's consistent. Now we're subtracting f of x plus 2h. So let's see how that will work with a constant. Wait, sorry, I flipped too far back. Hey, just realized we left out the 3h here on this last problem. So sorry, a little bit of whiplash there in the video. Flip back here, we missed that 3h. So let's try again. Sorry about that, friends. Now we've got everything we need. So we have xh plus 1/2 h squared plus 3h all over h. And we can cancel 1h from each of those. X plus 1/2 h plus 3. Whew, sorry about that. That algebra precision is an important piece. I apologize. All right, so now, to our new difference quotient formula that we're working with, we're going to work our algebra precision, you and me as well, something we all need to practice, with a constant. With a constant, we don't have anywhere to put in the x plus h. So f of x plus h, that output is always going to be 5. And so is this. It's always going to be 5. So it doesn't matter what our h is. We have that 0 top. Kind of a case that doesn't matter, but good to see. All right, again, our equation that we're plugging into here where are we plugging these in? Where are we plugging in f of x plus h? For x. And that we're plugging in for x as well. So here's what this guy looks like. X plus h plus 3. That's our x. That's our new x. Minus our new x is x plus 2h. Plus 3. And we're all over h. So this was this guy right here is f of x plus h. Again, that's just taking x plus h and putting it in for x. This is our f of x plus 2h. So in f of x, we're just putting x plus 2h in for x. And our f of x is x plus 3. All right, now we can algebra. X plus h plus 3, we can drop those parentheses. With this negative, we're going to distribute. It's the opposite of all of that. So minus x minus 2h minus 3. And now hopefully we can get rid of everything except for our h terms. So let's see. X's cancel. 3's cancel. And I have h minus 2h. So that's going to give me negative 1h. This just gives me negative 1. And our whole goal, whether the top is nasty or nice, is to get rid of our everything but our h's so that we can cancel our h in the denominator. All right, we're going to challenge ourselves a little on the next two, and then you can do the practice. Again, we're doing this equation. Our kind of difference quotient version 2. So I'm going to start. Here's my x. So that's where x plus h and x plus 2h is going to go in. So there's f of x plus h. There's f of x plus 2h, and we're subtracting. We're subtracting. All right, all over h. So we know from our previous problems that this guy is going to be x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. So I'm going to go ahead and get 2/3 working through there. 2/3 x squared plus 2/3 times 2 over 1, so 2 times 2 is 4. 4/3 xh plus 2/3 h squared. So that is this guy dealt with. I'm going to have minus 1 there. Since I see everything is in thirds, I think I'm going to go ahead and make that, I guess I'll keep it a 1 for now. Hopefully it'll cancel with another 1 somewhere else. If it's okay with you, I'm going to work this business off to the side. So I can just plop it in minus all of that. Hopefully that works for you. So x plus 2h squared. So x squared plus 2xh plus 2xh plus 2h times 2h is 4h squared. So here, combine our middle terms. Lovely. And then we're going to multiply our 2/3 into that. I'm going to go ahead and get that going. So I'm going to have 2/3 x squared. 2/3 times 4 over 1. So 2 times 4 is 8. And 2 times 4 is 8, so I'm going to have 8/3 h squared. And then I still have that minus 1. And now we need to switch all the signs. Of course, that's over our h that we're trying to get rid of. And now we're going to switch all of those signs. So how about this? To drop those parentheses, that means I need to go through and switch. So that's a minus, that's a minus, that's a minus, that's a plus. If you want to rate that as a whole nother step, absolutely just go ahead and hit pause and get that done. All right, let's see what we can cancel now. I'm going to go orange. So my 2/3 x squareds cancel. My 1s cancel. I have a positive 1 and a negative 1. And everything else I have here are h's. So let's see what we can combine. I have positive 4/3 xh, and I have a negative 8/3 xh. So negative 8 plus 4, they have a common denominator built in there. So this guy is negative 8/3 xh plus 4/3 xh. So that's going to give me 4/3. And it's going to be negative. Negative 8 plus 4 is negative 4. All right. And I have 2/3. Whoa, sorry.
Good afternoon.
Sorry about that. Just a quick announcement there from Dr. Bolden. All right, so we have 2/3 h squared, and we have negative 8/3 h squared. So I have negative 8/3 h squared plus 2/3 h squared. That's going to give me negative 6/3 h squared, and negative 6 over 3 is negative 2. Now, if I take an h out of both, if you're going to cancel like that, you better take it from everybody. I'm going to end up with negative 4/3 x minus 2h. Done. If you need to write that with that h factored out, do it. All right, one more. The last problem, no fractions. So that's good news. Apparently I didn't grab it. So last problem I have is f of x. This is your number 9, I guess. X squared plus 4x minus 6. We've had a lot of practice with these so far if you're hanging in there for all of the problems. So go ahead and try to get a step ahead. Be real careful with your negatives here. Did you get a step ahead or two? Did you pause and work through the problem? I hope so. I'm going to work it now. So my x plus h is going to look like this. There's my x squared. There's my x. There's my constant. Minus in the middle. There's my x squared. There's my x. There's my constant. And we're all over h. I'm going to stop and double check that I have everything plugged in correctly. Now I'm going to do Am I expanding here? Again, this guy, repetition is good for the math soul. There's our f of x plus h piece. Now I'm going to do some work on the x plus 2h. So on the last problem, we did x squared plus 4xh plus 4h squared. We also, here, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this to the point where I can combine some like terms. This is 4x plus 8h. And then I can subtract 6. See, no like terms there. X squared, xh, h squared, x, h constant. All right, so now I'm going to apply this negative to everything in that line. So it's going to be negative x squared, negative 4xh, negative 4h squared, negative 4x, negative 8h, and a positive 6. It's like cleaning out your closet, right? It gets messier before it gets better. I know right from the start I see this negative 6 and positive 6 gone. I want to keep my h's, but I see a negative 4x and a positive 4x gone. All right, I have negative x squared and positive x squared. See if I can redeem myself from the last problem on that first page here. 2xh, do I have any other xh's? Negative 4xh. So I have negative 2xh. I'm going to go ahead and cross them out so they don't distract me. I have positive h squared and I have negative 4h squared. So it's going to give me negative 3h squareds. And any other? No. And lastly, 4h minus 8h. It felt wrong to me on the last problem that I didn't factor out that h to start, so I'm going to do that on this one. Gone. Hey, if you hung in here on this, good for you. Here's practice that follows this in your packet. There's a problem like this on your test that you can do to have, if you do it perfectly, this and continuity will give you that maximum score of a 100. All right? Good job.